Yo, we live right now. We on the line. We coming out live, man. We just doing some podcasting. I got my man, Philando Clark. I don't need to introduce him, right? Impact Culture, the podcast. I got my man T Bizzle on the line, man. We just doing what
Yes,
we do, right, folks? We
that's right.
podcasting, man. Just putting some content out there, just having conversation. So we own the lines after dark, man. And the after dark guest we got on the line, man. I know everybody know this cat, man. You're seeing him on ESPN. You're seeing him on you see him on YouTube. You see them on, I mean, hey, Unc, you everywhere, man. You
I know,
trending
man.
big time, man. You been trending for years, man.
Man, I
We
feel
got my
like
boy,
Cam Newton.
uh,
There's a camera everywhere.
he bigger than Cam Newton, man. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
We got Unc on here, man. We just rapping, man, about some high school football, just a little, a few sports things, man. Hey, listen, I was reading an article today, man, on social media, man, and it was talking about all the it was a migration of North Carolina high school coaches, man, moving to South Carolina, man. Like, what's happening, man? What's happening to all the good coaches, man? All you mean tell me all the good coaches migrating to South Carolina? What's going on, man? Talk to me,
Let's start with um, Tommy Knox. He was one of the first ones to make that jump, and he took football down there. Now, growing up in Charlotte, Tommy Knox was successful at Harding High School, and he was successful at West Charlotte. People don't know that. And then he left West Charlotte, went to Independence, and went on a hell of a run.
Right?
And he left coaches there. He always, when he make his move, he don't migrate with all of his coaches. So he went down there and set up a 704 culture in South Carolina. And what came with that salary. And that salary became base for, a lot of North Carolina guys. They admire Tommy Knox, so they know what's going on
So
now.
where Knox went to what's the school in South Carolina? Because I think he won some state championships down there too. What's
Yeah,
the name of the
he
school?
just recently won
That's
one.
Fort.
He
Dutch
went to
Fork.
Dutch Fork. He
Yeah,
just
cause
recently
my
won.
nephew used to coach
Yeah,
with
your
him.
nephew was there. That's what I'm saying. Your nephew was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he and so Brand went down there and did the same thing, and he's built. And so what's going on now? Like just recently, a former Scotland County staff that was in Charlotte and all over North Carolina coaching, they all reunited, and they just went down there to Marlborough County to coach. What's happening is though, from the coaches that I know, and I don't want to say all of their business, but it's almost like a $33,000 pay hike.
So they going for that bag.
Yeah,
For the
that
money.
bag, and
So
you
say
get that
it. Say
bag.
that. Say
You
that.
getting that bag, and you getting that 704 swag, that they taking
Okay.
down there to mix
So
with
you
now.
saying South Carolina ain't got that swag?
Not like no,
Let me add, but they don't have to teach, right? They just coach football most, right?
you can
Most
be
cases.
right. Yeah, well, like
But
the
you're
head
not
coach,
required to teach.
you're not required to teach to be a head coach,
Mm,
but you get a job in the school along with your stipend. Your stipend can be high. For instance, a, a position stipend in North Carolina, where in Mecklenburg, for instance, like $2,500.
right.
Down there, that same stipend, that same position coach can get 10,000.
Mm,
Word.
So
Mm.
that's what. So that's going to migrate down there, and then they got more levels to play with. All the way up to 6, and
okay.
you don't get, you may not get the hype that Charlotte get, but you getting a 6'2" running back. You getting a 315-pound center down there.
Right.
And what they don't have right now, or they don't have it like we have it up here, is the 707 circuit where you can start your own little, program and make your
Right.
side money. Oh, you can go down there, book. You can go down there and build your youth program, because a youth program will fill a county.
Yeah,
Unlike
but
Right.
they
in
stop
Charlotte,
down in South Carolina. They stop at 8. You can't. I think they got some type of rule where once you start like at junior middle school, you can't play youth football in middle school down in South Carolina. That's
right?
yeah,
That's
because they
correct.
usually don't have 12 U's and 13 U's.
That's correct. But the new thing is the 707 and the flag now.
Oh, the
So
707 in flag.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's where you still can jump in and get into that part now. You
Now you
know,
know one thing I like about South Carolina, man, as I done been down to South Carolina, some football camps, and of course to some football game. I follow my son whenever he was in. They got some nice facilities, man. They really got some stuff that make you say, you know what, I'm headed to South Carolina, man.
you're right.
Yeah,
You're
they got some
100%
really
right.
nice stadium fields down there. I can't remember all of them, but every one I go to, man, they got some nice stuff,
Dorman,
man. So
Dorman
you
got
trying
a
to say
college
North
town.
Carolina ain't giving up the bag?
No, they're not. I
they're
mean, that's
not.
no secret. That's
It's
no
not
secret.
as like
Yeah,
he's saying it. He's saying it. It's the truth.
yeah. There's no secret that they're not doing nothing close to that. Nothing close to even like you saying facilitizing teams. You looking at Chambers, and you go to a Palisade. Palisade brand new school ain't won nothing, but they got a hell of a facility right now. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Right.
saying? Then you looking
Oh,
at
Palisade.
Chambers,
Yeah.
Palisade. I'm sorry. And you look at Chambers. They don't have nothing to show for the type of athletes that's there, and they all living out of the same budget.
Let me
You
ask you
see?
about that, man. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who makes the move on improving the facilities. Like it seems like a school like Chambers, who is considered they were considered a powerhouse. They still relevant. At some point, man, it seemed like the Mallet Creek. When Mallet Creek came in, Coach Palmieri made sure they got big sponsorship. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? I think they got like Under
I
Armour
think. Yep.
sponsors, man. They had Booster Club. They had a big, huge Booster Club following, man. And he got everything, man, that he wanted. Turf field, all that. Seemed like, man, it just stalled when it came to Chambers, man. So who gets behind that to make that happen? Is it the AD? Is it the head coach? Who makes those decisions to make that happen, man? I don't know.
Let's start.
The
It
Booster
starts with the
Club? I think it's
principal.
the
Start at the
Booster Club.
top.
It start with the principal,
Principal. Yeah.
and then they go to that assistant principal that's assigned to that football or whatever what their job doing, and then it goes to the AD, and then to the head coach, and then the
Right,
booster club.
right,
And that they have to work in unison of what's best for the school. And a lot of times, some may say, "Well, we need the money over here," or some may say, "We need the money over there." You know, and that's where the breakdown is at that particular school. Like you say, Paul Mary, he got it most of that stuff himself. So
he
he
was
was
a
the head.
dog, bro.
Yeah, he
Right.
was the head. He
He was
made
a
everything
dog.
go through him. And
Yeah,
Terminot the same way. They make everything go through him. That way you ain't got to worry about he get the principal approval, he get the AD approval. And then he
yeah.
keep pushing. He keep pushing. And that, but you know what though, for that type of stuff to happen,
Uh,
Coach Booker, you have to commit to that. You
right.
can't
You do.
say it needs to happen. Somebody got to sit down and commit to that. They got to wake up to that. Just
Right,
like example, a quarterback. If he don't wake up and he know he's a quarterback, he's not a quarterback. He's being forced to play that position.
right,
You don't have to say that about a linebacker. A linebacker wake up, he don't want to do nothing but that. He's thinking about hitting in his sleep. And I say that's the difference. That's that coach got to be that same way. Have a
right,
passion and intensity he had when he played the game. A lot of them lose it then, and they become school teachers. And once they
right.
become school teachers, it's almost a wrap because
Yeah,
they're gonna
man.
get paid on a win and they're gonna get
Right.
paid on a loss.
Right.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, man. It's
Well, you
just a
see,
little bit disappointing, man, when you see these guys getting turf fields, man. And I've
somebody
been my
posted something about it.
I've been a part of Mallet Creek's program. I've been a part of Chambers program, man. And I just like to see. I would like to see, a school like Chambers, man. What's it, East Side, right? They consider East Side, man.
Hmm.
Get some love, man, because they've been putting out some really good athletes, man, and they've been playing some really good football. And I don't know if that's what it's all about to get the money,
I think it
but
helps.
I like winning. I just saw Paul Mary do it, and he was a dog going after after that money, man. He was a
And
dog going after sponsors. Number one, I saw him do that, and they built a phenomenal booster club from year to year. That booster club was fire, man. They was making sure they protected them boys. They protected the school. They went after the money, man. And I just like to see. I like to see it happen for Chambers, man. Chambers really, they deserve it. I think so.
it's a good central location for it. It's a good central location for all of that to happen.
And what's happening, man? How the heck y'all let Weddington just?
We ain't discussing the season, are we?
No, I'm talking about at least last year. Who won the state?
That's what we doing.
Who won the state?
That's what we do.
This Weddington.
No, I'm just asking, man. How all of a sudden did Weddington just jump in there and just over
They've always had good football,
over Chambers, over, and they just
they been consistent, man.
Yeah, they've had good football for a long time.
They finally got a good front four. You know what I'm saying? That means a lot. They got a good blocking line, so you can control that box. You control that line of scrimmage. Everything, and Booker, you know this. Y'all guys know this. In youth football, skills win games. In high school, that box, that line of scrimmage win games,
baby.
Yeah. So
that first line of defense is everything. You don't have a line. You don't have
trench work was a little bit.
Absolutely. You saw it.
Was better than better than most of the high
front
school.
four was dominant, nasty.
Yeah,
interior was
well coached, and they wasn't too exotic, which I like. They was base. They was good at what
they lined up and show you what they're gonna do, and you just have to deal with it. Yeah, they didn't do anything fancy.
No, they had just good violent hands.
You know what I noticed about them when I looked at them? I guess that's the trainer in me. The whole team looked fit. Like I didn't even see any fat boys on that team.
Really?
You know what I mean? And they were getting after it, bro.
So they got good strength and conditioning over there.
They got something going on well. But what I'm saying is they just kept getting stronger. You know what I'm saying? They kept turning up. As the game went on, they were getting stronger, man. They were just destroying people, man. Like, that front four was something different. But
so what is it gonna take to see? Chambers, man. What is it gonna take to get Chambers back on top, man? I know we relevant. Chambers, they competing, man. We got some good return. I think we got some good return. I think the JV staff was pretty good last year. The JV team, how many games they dropped last year?
I think 2. Tied 1 and lost 2.
That's good. That's winning.
Yeah, and I'm sure y'all got some. Still, the tradition is going to continue over there. The JV was a nice size JV at that. The two biggest teams out there to me was Mallard Creek and Chambers, as far as numbers and size.
Yeah.
The trenches were big. Good quarterback play. It's gonna be some. It's gonna be a couple of changes this year. I think the conference still gonna be strong. I think there's. I'm be the first to say it, there's a lot of kids in transition now, moving around in the city as we speak. Addresses are changing right now, and so it's going. We gonna see.
I don't know what that means when you say address change.
Mama got a job in a better. She took on a better job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's safe.
That's interesting.
No, that's safe.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this. In the recruiting process, let's talk about a little bit about the recruiting process, man. And a lot of the kids that get overlooked, man, in this recruiting process, man, I think are the linemen, offensive linemen. You hear about the biggest offensive lineman right now I've heard about right now is Dave Sanders, which is the number 2 player in the country in his class. Dave Sanders, he's over at Providence.
Yes.
By the way, he's Brady's Ford Saints kid. By the way, I just throw that out there.
No doubt.
He came from Brady's Ford Saints. And he
No
played
doubt.
on my BFEK state championship team. I just want to throw that out there real quick.
Yeah,
But that don't mean nothing. But anyway,
Boy, nice.
yeah, that don't mean nothing. But
shameless plug.
one of the most high, well, he is one of the most highly recruited linemen, man. What does it take to get these guys, these college coaches, man, looking at linemen? What does it take for a lineman to put himself out there, right there with the running backs that's being recruited, the skill guys that's being recruited? What does it take for them, a lineman, man? What kind of season does a lineman have to have? What kind of numbers? What kind of numbers do you look at for offensive lineman to say that boy right there, that's a bad boy, and the college coaches actually come after this guy? What, I don't know.
But,
Let me.
Can I ask a question on that to tag on that? Like when you say numbers, are you talking about measurables or his stat numbers?
Yeah, not just measure. You talking about size, right?
Yeah,
No, I'm talking about, does he get? What does the numbers have to be to say show that he's an effective lineman? You know, is he got, if he played tackle, of course, you know, you could say, you know, the quarterback, he hasn't given up any quarterback sacks on his you know, from his tackle spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can measure that tackle spot. What about the guards and stuff? How do you evaluate them as a college recruiter to determine whether, you know, they're D1 or they're D2 or what? How does that work?
I would like to try to tackle that for you. The difference, real quick, why some linemen are getting recruited and some are not.
Right.
One is start with the measurables. First, let's go with the stats. Like Lando was saying, the stats is kept by the team, so anybody can hype the stats. So the film gonna be the most important part in the first place. That lineman, some of the things they look at now, let's go to the transfer portal. So a college coach would rather have a seasoned lineman than a freshman lineman if his body is not already there.
Certainly.
So his body has to be certain size. He has to have certain arm length. If he's playing tackle, he has to have a nice wingspan, nice hips, good flow, you know, on his measurements. He has to be able to pass protect. He has to be able to zone his gap scheme. And if some teams are running wide zone or stretches, he has to be able to get his hips out there and go. And they go measure him on first level, second level, and can he get to third level? And can he secure a block down third level? Can he secure a block? Is he getting in the way? And I'm talking about a proper block with valid hands, hand placement, head placement, and hip drives. All of that is what he's looking for. And then on top of that, what they don't know, and this is where Lando come in, that guy have to be able to put 225 pounds on his chest and do something with it. That's what they're looking at now. They're not looking at a guy that's not in the weight room. You can be big, you can be on a team like Chambers or whatever, and you can win all the games you want to win. But no scout comes there and look at a scoreboard. They don't look at a scoreboard and they don't look at your stats. They look at your game film, and then that film turns them on. They may show up and they seeing how you react in the classroom, how you react in practice, how you react in that game. And what are you doing to deal with adversity if it comes? You know, you look at it, for instance, a couple years ago, we played Huff. Huff had us down. I forgot the score. Booker probably know it because Zion got off. We was down. Most of that team, due to the fact that they responded to adversity, most of them went to college.
Yeah.
Most of them, because you can see in that one film, they didn't have to do film on. They could have did a 90-second film, huddle film, and sent that out of how they came and how they played in just that one game, in that game against Malley Creek, and they could have got an offer off of that. As a lineman, though, that lineman has to play 4 complete games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even when he miss a block, do he miss a block and look over his shoulder, or do he miss a block and he go retreat and try to get a chip on that? That's you can miss that assignment and make a
finishing the play. Finish.
You still can finish that play.
Right.
You still can get up off of the ground. Some linemen on film does not get off the ground. They get hit.
Yeah.
They stay there. You want to be able to pop up and get back to the
doubt.
plays. You want to be able to protect your quarterback. You want to be able to take that coach and make adjustments to your game because a lineman can't block the same way every time.
Right.
He got to have tricks because the defense will go from wrong arm to bull rush to rips or push-pull rips. He got to be able to defend that at all costs. You know what I'm saying? And so the biggest thing now is, as a line coach, what I try to do is I try to go do more linebacker drills with them, some DB drills with them to open them hips up, to get that lateral movement. I try to build their wind up, get their maximum heart rate up so they can get downfield and play ball downfield, not run down there and watch the play. I want
conditioning.
Get down there, and be able to still have enough of strength and wind to break down and secure a block that push that guy in the end zone. And that's going to get you in college. So far, when I first got over there, when I first got to Chambers, the word was to me was, we don't have a lot of linemen go to school. I've been kind of successful at getting them in there, the ones that, complete their body there. Now, do we all have a lot of D1s? No, Chambers don't have the biggest linemen, but Chambers have physical linemen. They're going to be physical. Right. They're not going to just block you. They're going to try to defeat you in that one series, in that rep, And we don't beat like I say again, that right there counts for something on film, Coach Booker. That counts for something. But I'm going to tell you, the biggest thing for a lineman now is the off season is the most important thing for a lineman. And some of them come to football, unlike the skills, they work out year round. A lineman, most of them are very undisciplined. So they come there and think, well, it's football season. It's time for me to get ready to play. Well, really, they need to start in January. And they need to work on their body fat, first and foremost. They need to work on their 225, and they need to learn how to eat. They need to learn how to eat. That's the most important part.
They need to work on their body fat.
Mm-hmm.
We want them fat, don't?
No,
don't
you
want
used to.
Not now.
Used to.
Not now.
Not no more.
Not the way the game goes now.
Once upon a time, Coach Booker, the Dallas Cowboys used to have some of the biggest linemen, 300 pounds. Y'all remember that?
Now the Dallas Cowboys Redskins had the biggest line I ever seen. The Hogs.
It was a different type of ball game, though.
Yeah, but see, them
now the offensive linemen now a little bit leaner.
Yes.
Well, they have to be.
They want them a little bit leaner, a little bit faster.
Yeah. Well,
hey, look, man, these defensive ends running 4.4s, man.
Man, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you where that all started at. That started with the Broncos when they started that zone running scheme, and there you saw how undersized their linemen were, but they was killing you. They were conditioned because that's when the defense had the big 300-pound run stoppers, and you know they didn't have as athletic guys on the defensive end. They were just tackles basically, right? And then Denver's considerably sized down their line, and they was running that zone blocking scheme.
Right now the game is faster, but to me it's a little softer.
Well, you got to be more athletic, man. Like I said,
it's not as violent as it used to be.
Well, that's for safety issues and all the concussion and all that. And
that still make it softer.
I don't think it's violent. I don't think it's violent in the NFL, but I think college ball still play a very, very physical game. I think high schools play real physical football.
I don't know, man. I just think it's all watered down. But NFL
about that right there.
More so than anything is a little bit more watered down than
Coach William Bullitt.
Read that
in college.
That's a good point. Read that there, Booker, on the screen there.
It's going to only get harder for high school football players with the portal. Kids posting about signing is extremely low. Think about how many boys play just in CMS and actually signed. It's a lot of politics involved as well in recruiting. Oh, for sure.
Yes, sir.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't really know if you can with that portal. I don't really think you can really go this politics route, man. Coaches are looking for proven players, so I don't even know if you can really throw politics in there versus somebody just looking for a skilled player. So I don't really know
That's
like
a little
the
known
politics.
thing that's
Well,
never discussed.
bottom line is this, man. And he's right. William Bullard, right? These kids, it's unfortunate that a really good high school football player right now can get overlooked because of the transfer portal. I mean, right now it's almost like you got to change your route. Kids now got to change their
Absolutely.
route to get to college. They might have to go JUCO. Some of them might have to go
Prep.
FCS. Some of them might have to go
ball.
FCS. Some of them might have to go D2. You got to take whatever offers really on the table right now as a high school athlete because of the transfer portal, because of what you just said, Philando. They they would rather have, some of these college recruiters would rather have a more experienced football player who's in a college body, football body.
Right.
He knows the college regimen now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's made the grade, so he's balanced himself out where he can make the grade and deal with the rigorous schedule of college football.
Absolutely.
So
that's why you can't.
You know what I'm saying? He's making the grades, and he's able to get the practice on time, get the meetings. You know what I'm saying? And he's done played in 18 games. He's a grown man now. He's in that.
But here's the thing.
So
here's the thing. You got to think about this too. Now, from a coach's perspective, like, you got to win now. It ain't no building process and shit. So if I'm a coach, man, listen, I'm going straight to the portal. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in these skill positions, man. Like, I'm not.
You're playing the portal.
I'm playing to win. I'm playing to keep my job. Now,
you gotta keep your job.
This guy got to be a freaking dog. He got to be what's your boy's name? Play for Kentucky. A football. What's his name? Robert, the basketball.
Rob Dillingham.
He got to be that of football.
So you talking about coming out of high school?
High school, yeah. Before I say
coming out of high school right now,
KC guy, KC.
You got to be. You almost have to be. You got to almost be a 5-star. What they consider a so-called quote unquote 5-star.
You got to be. Ain't no almost.
4-star, 5-star, and you got to prove yourself.
3-star recruit, right? The Super Bowl MVP.
But here's what I'm saying: you got to come in ready to play, bro. Them not developing shit because they got to win.
Yeah, it's a win right now mentality.
So it's like if I'm gonna go get a kid that's been playing college ball for 2 years, I'm probably gonna take. And he got. Here's the thing: it's not like he might be a great player for my system. He just didn't fit where he was at. You see what I'm saying? And he's got college experience. So
I ain't gonna lie, man. With my experience, because my kid came through, and he's still involved. He came through with the whole that transfer portal was big time, right? And they and most of these college coaches was just choosing from the transfer portal. And he was getting offers. He got a couple offers. He didn't have a lot of offers coming out of high school. He had maybe 4. And the crazy part about it, man, is a lot of people be looking at these offers, man. Some of these offers are not committable offers, man.
No.
Some of them are like,
most of them are not.
Some of them are hollow, man. They're just a good offer. It looks good, but it ain't no meat on it, right? Got an offer from University of Texas. Might not be no meat on them bones. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you go to say, okay, I want to commit, they might say, hold up.
Yeah.
Because my son went to one of the schools, and he was about to commit. He wanted to commit, and they said, hold up. You know, and we was like, hold up. The hell you mean, hold up? You don't offer my boy.
Yeah.
But see, here's the
difference. He came into
Buck.
your camp. He dominated your camp. You don't offer them. Hold up. Right. Next thing you know, you look on there. They got next thing you know, they look on there and they got a transfer receiver, graduate receiver. They got another. They got another 3-year receiver. So I was like, yeah, that's why I told your ass to hold up.
Right.
And And then you got this offer right here that's in the FCS. He want the FBS. Of course, you want the FBS offer if you can get it, if it's some meat on it. But you got but let's just say you got 3 FBS offers and you got 1 FCS offer, right? But these high school kids want that FBS offer. But the real offer is the FCS offers. That's got the meat on it. That's the Western Carolina where my son is now. And I'm so glad that it ended up being that way for more reasons than one.
Right.
So he didn't want to take, he wasn't too sure about taking that Western Carolina offer. Of course, I coached him up. I said, boy, you got to go where they want you. These kids right now, they got to go where they really, really want it, bro. Like if you might, that Wake Forest offer might not, and you got a Wake Forest offer and you got a Middle Tennessee offer. Which one you taking? They want the Wake Forest offer, but ain't no meat on that thing. Man, you better take that Middle Tennessee.
So here's the thing, though.
And go prove yourself.
There's a difference between being offered and being recruited. Western Carolina is probably recruiting them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? There's a difference between everybody can offer you, but who's recruiting you?
Now, let me tell you something, bro.
Constantly staying in contact with you. That's recruiting. Sending
My
you a letter.
Kid had these kids almost have to go to these camps. It boils down to you might have 5 or 6 offers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
None of them might not be good. They might not be committable offers. But if you go to the camp, you almost have to go to the camp. It comes down to going to the camp and showing your ass at that football camp to get that offer, to get some meat on that offer, bro, to get some money on it. Because that's what had to happen to my son. My son went to Western Carolina. They put they 5-star recruit in front of him, and he dominated them. That's the only way he got that offer. To be honest, I'm keeping it 100. That's the only way he got that offer. It comes almost down to that, man. You can have 5, 10, 15, 20. First of all, you can't accept but one offer. One offer is you can't accept but one of them. Anyway. But a lot of these guys, man, they go and they commit to these schools and they say I'm signing with this school, man. And guess what? Guess what they do? Offer them. They offer them a partial. Well, man, we can't give you a full.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Quickly offer you a
next thing you know, you go in there, you sit down with the coach, man. You ready to commit? You done committed. And they sit you down and be like, well, listen, man, we had to we ain't gonna be able to give you the full scholarship. But we'll give you this much money right here, and then this is how much you'll have to pay out of pocket. So it's a lot going on behind the scenes with these offers, man. All these you see these kids, but these kids got to be smart and they got to be coached up, and a lot of them don't, and a lot of the parents don't know. Like some of the moms, even the dads, that recruiting that's a very, very confusing, challenging process to go through, man. It really is, and they gotta have people. They gotta have people on their support team that's very knowledgeable and can coach them on what's a good offer versus what's a bad offer, and what path they should take, to advancing their college career, man. Because that recruiting shit is a beast, bro.
Booker, I know you just experienced that. Won't you let the audience know though that out of pocket costs and time of going, the travel that the parents have to put in, that you don't see that offer comes with a whole lot of behind the scenes grind and money. You know, and these college coaches ain't tell you that. They ask you, can you be here? Can you be there?
And you paying for
it. You paying for everything. And then, like Booker say, if they get to the point, you can be good. And they say, if they get you to say, hey, take this partial, or hey, have your mama them fill out FAFSA, and then we see, and then we go get you. Then you don't have an offer.
You know
don't
why?
have an
They
offer.
keeping that money.
They
They
keeping
keep
that
that
money,
they
baby.
keep that money
You got a
open just in
PWO.
case.
Yeah,
Just
they
in case
doing
they can
that.
hit that transfer portal
Hit
and
that
find
portal.
a dog that's
Right.
been playing for a while. Like you said, they gotta have some money on the table for him. So they ain't gonna get
Yeah.
this little freshman all the money.
No.
Absolutely.
You
Win
know what I'm
now.
saying?
Win
But
now.
yeah, it's definitely a win right now. And the thing that's right, man. So that transfer portal, man, is just a beast. And I think it's gonna ain't nobody look, this is crazy. Who the hell is over the transfer portal? Who running the shit?
Is there money for him? Is that a job?
Huh?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that come with a stipend?
The
Is he
problem
getting
is
paid?
it's not a whole lot of rules and a lot of rules about this shit, man. It's like the wild, wild west, man.
Yeah.
Yipper.
That transfer portal
Yipper.
is, man. It's whoever's offering to me the most money. Like these college kids going from college to college, bruh. I'm talking about this. You got recruiters in these college kids DMs saying, "Yo, we can come on over to Colorado." You know what I'm saying? We
Got you.
we
Oh
got
my
that
bad. I
bread.
just
How
got
how much you making a
man,
month?
listen. I just got
They
some
throwing
breaking
money at them.
news, boys. We're gonna have a nice show.
What's breaking
I
news?
got some. Nah. I'll let you guys know. Good stuff.
Oh, ain't no
It's been
breaking
big.
news, or it is?
Now we're gonna break it. We're gonna have them on. I'll let you know.
Oh, damn.
This is gonna be big. All I'm just saying, next time we come on live, guys, make sure
Oh,
you
the
jump
next
on.
time.
Next
Not
time we
not
jump
not
on.
tonight.
Not
Too
tonight.
late.
Just
Oh, okay, all right.
yeah,
All right.
yeah, baby. The world been what the whole city been waiting for.
Yeah, but
I'll leave it at that.
this college, yeah, this NIL stuff. Let's talk about that. Oh my goodness, man, NIL, man.
Good or bad, eh?
I think it's a good deal. There's a lot of kids I think that's not gonna make it to the league. You gotta look at a lot of times when these kids are not insured. This is a chance
Right,
for them to insure their bodies, their careers. Sometimes their careers in playing for these schools that's making billions of dollars off for them.
right,
Just to have them on the team. And I think sometimes, well, I think now it's more it's fair with some of them because they all of them get a market rate and they get a market value and they're able to put something back just in case, you know. I think it's going. I think when those two semi-pro teams or those other leagues that merge, that's going to give like a farm team to the NFL for some of the guys that's not so ready for the NFL. Now they got another place to go, like Major League Baseball, like the
right.
G League, and
Yeah.
that could be ran with some NIL money,
Mm-hmm.
to build those teams, to get those TV ratings now, to get that money to pay
Right,
for
right.
some of these athletes now. I think that the HBCUs, like Booker was saying, with the FCSs and all of that, the BCSs now they got the HBCUs. Now they can go there and prepare their skill because
Right.
eventually that NIL going to make it to these
It's gonna make it up.
HBCUs too.
Absolutely.
So I think it's an overall good because that league right there is dominated by guys like us preparing kids in that league.
Right.
And every guy we coach, we want them to go on another level, man. We haven't coached a guy that we don't want to be successful. And
Exactly.
sometimes, like you say, they're not gonna make it to the league. But back in the day, what they say, only the top 3% make it to the NFL.
That's
Well,
true.
that NFL used to be where the money is. Now, the top 3%, if they make it, that's fine. That other 97% still can get a paycheck.
They still can get a
Mm-hmm.
paycheck.
Still can get a paycheck now. I like it. I
So
like
what
it as a
about
coach.
this? What about this? So I saw this. This is totally different, but I can see where this could make sense. So let's say I saw this guy. He was suggesting that we're gonna swing way off and come back. he was talking about child support, right? And he was talking about when you pay a child support, a percentage of that should go into a fund for that child, right? And then when he ages out of child support, he's got a little nice nest egg to start life with, right? What about should they do? You don't think they should do something like that with NILs? Like when you got these kids, like we say that 97% that's not going to go pro. You know, they 4-year deals and they got these NILs and they take a percentage of that money and they put it in a fund for these guys. And then when you get out of college, man, you got a nice little chunk of change to start your life with. See,
who's going to do that? Because there's nobody over this NIL shit.
That's what I'm saying, because it's not regulated. But because now I think I did see where the schools can actually pay kids directly.
Right.
Like that was, so if the school is over that money, then there it is. Like we're gonna put
the
this
school
in a trust.
It's the booster club.
It's it's school.
Alumni boosters.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong.
The school can, like, I don't know.
I think it's a university. Not necessarily a booster club, it's a university. Well, I could be wrong. We can look it up.
I think though, Lando, that's a great idea.
Great suggestion.
You know what I'm saying? That needs to be. I think that's another show. I think you can go in depth on that because you're 100% right. Because these kids, if they go into the league and broke in 3 years, that NIL money they gonna
burn through that, bro.
Yeah, they got so many people that hand out. Most of them, the little homeboys and the little trainers. You know, the mom boyfriend might be standing over there. Dad, he gave him no child support. Here he come. Right. You know, he the daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it's happening to him in the NFL, you know it's gonna happen to him in college.
Oh yeah.
You know. I think that's smart because I think a lot of them need to be educated on that type of money.
Right. Yeah, because you gotta think some of this will be more money they've ever seen.
Yeah, man. You got women athletes like what's
Angela Reese.
Yeah. She says Reese, she says, why would she go to the WNBA right now? They pay she making more money in college basketball right now than they're gonna pay her in the WNBA. So why would I even go to the league? That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
I like it.
I like it though. I like it for these kids, man. If these kids can make that money and they've been proven that they worth it, man. And because you know what? It makes you do all the right things. Right? If you're a good character kid, if you was a bad character kid, you're gonna, you gotta watch your image now. I'm changing my character, man. I can't be out here wilding. Grades. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure I'm making the grade. I don't know if does that have anything to do with it when it comes to NIL as far as college? Like you got to have a certain GPA
well, you have to be able to play. It's based off of your play.
You have to be able to play. You got to be available.
Yes, in order to get that, you have to be able to.
Because it's name, image, and likeness.
Right.
So your image means a lot. That means that your image means a lot. Like whatever crap you got going on, you got to make sure it's streamlined, it's clean. You know what I'm saying?
But
so I like that because
if you go back, they would take Michael Jordan and put him on a lot of Carolina stuff that he wasn't getting paid for, but Carolina was. Or Cam Newton jersey was the best seller for years, and the NFL got paid for it. That likeness now and that image, now he gets paid for having the best selling jersey, and not just the team or the league.
Right.
So I like it. So now when you see quarterbacks, you may see what's that, Gronk, when he do a commercial, or Patrick Mahomes do a commercial. He ain't doing it he can do it now in a Kansas City jersey. Back when Cam did it, he had that little fake jersey because he wasn't getting paid. He didn't own his own likeness.
Right.
He didn't own that. Now they own it, so now they can wear their jersey in a commercial now.
Hey, who's live on their phone right now?
I'm
Somebody live.
Yeah.
Who's live where?
Oh, someone was live on. It had to be live on their phone. It was causing a really bad echo.
It
Oh,
ain't.
okay.
Yeah,
You
it
know, it's
ain't
probably
me
for
because I ain't
Lando.
got no $300 microphone in my face.
No, it's probably for
I don't
Lando,
either.
man. You know, he
I don't
probably
have
Man,
a
on
why
$300
y'all,
all
boy,
the
y'all
social
microphone
put
either.
media.
everything on me?
I didn't say for Lando. She can't say y'all, Lando. You
Hey,
can't say
what?
y'all. Can't say
You
y'all.
know, hey, you remember
And
we did that
my
last
mic
show?
ain't
Man,
Lando
go
no
was
ahead
mic.
on,
live
man. Come
everywhere,
on, man. Why you always bringing up old shit?
bringing up old
Hey,
stuff,
hey,
right?
hey, Book. We had to shut down the production, huh?
We had to shut down the whole production, man.
Hey,
This
look
guy
here,
was
man. That's
catching every angle.
part of the story. That's part of the story.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
I have a suggestion for you guys, man. I would love for us to set up a tent and come to one of these youth football games, and y'all set up your show, man.
Oh, that'd be dope, bro. That's
That'll be
that's a plan.
You feel what I'm saying? Set the tent
Yeah.
up, man, and let's go. Let's
We
make
going
it pop,
crazy,
man.
man.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
we bringing the podcast to the Carolinas, man. That's what we doing right now,
Absolutely,
man.
man.
And that's a great idea. And honestly, man, that's kind of staying in our lane,
Yes.
especially
Yep.
for me. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Which will make the show a lot more, have a lot better vibes
More
when you talking
authentic.
about stuff that you really, really acclimated to talking about. So
Right.
coming to a youth football game and setting up the stage and setting up the show right there, man, it's cool. It's kind of like what's the name of the show when they pull up to the college football game?
College day.
College game day.
College game day.
Right,
Yes,
right.
sir.
that'll be
Get
We
some
dope.
of the
pulling
players.
up, baby, like
Okay.
game day.
Dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
baby.
I want to
Get
be a
so
some
part
so
of that
interviews
so
for the games or
since I
whatever.
have a name, since it's part of my NIL. I need to be there when y'all do it now. I got to be there.
It's
yeah.
part of your
Yeah,
what?
yeah, baby.
I mean, it's
My
He said
NIL,
part of
baby.
the
it's
NIL.
a great idea, and I kind of wanted to, I'm gonna kind of stay in my lane with the On the Lines podcast. I'm gonna stay in my lane a lot when youth football kick off, man. I'm gonna be, I'm gonna kind of cover
Yeah,
a lot. I'm gonna do a lot. I'm gonna get a lot of
hmm
content there.
no doubt.
So a lot of coaches, man, because the one thing I can say that, and I'm gonna say this, and it's true, even though we might not have the best coaches out there, man, we got to give these youth football coaches some credit, man, for what they do, man.
Oh,
Oh
absolutely,
no.
man.
A lot of them, but a lot of them don't get the credit, man. You got middle school, you got middle school coaches talking crap about them youth football coaches. You got high school coaches that won't even come out and support them youth football coaches, man. But it's a real grit and grind from year to year, from season to season. It's a real grit and grind and a passion and a commitment to get out there with these boys, man, with these youth football. Listen, man, half these guys wouldn't know. KC play youth football, right?
Mm.
Wait, what KC play youth football
But
at?
let me ask you this, Book. Let me ask you this.
No, hold up. What KC play youth football?
He played with his father for a couple of years. He
And
played
then
over.
TCE,
He
right?
came to TCE. Yes.
Without that, is KC that good?
Yeah, he's
Without
good.
the youth football, is he still gonna be that good? No,
No,
he
sir.
might not be.
Oh yeah.
No, sir.
Cause of the development
Mm.
from the youth football coaches, man.
All right.
Without the youth football coaches, man, is really these guys they gotta give youth football coaches a little bit more credit for what they do, man. For real. What you
I
got,
can agree
Lando?
with that. But here's what I'm saying though. We've all been around this for a while, man, and we've seen the change in the climate at youth football, just the atmosphere, right? The crowds and the craziness that goes on out there. People don't want to be associated with that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it used to be a family fun event like it is now. You got some craziness going on out there, man, because people are bringing whatever they got going on outside of football inside the gates. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it's
Well,
not as safe
I
as it
think
used to be.
it's I think we've been playing some pretty good football in North Carolina,
No, I'm not talking
youth
about the quality
football.
of football. I'm talking about the
No,
atmosphere of like
wait a minute.
the
That's what I'm
crowd
talking
and
about.
okay.
I'm saying I think we've been playing some good youth football in North Carolina without a lot of violence.
Okay.
I can't really recall any games being shut down due to gun violence or anything
Okay.
like that. I can't
Yeah.
recall anything like that. I think it's been always. Sometimes there's a threat of a gun. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he might have a gun, but from what I've seen for the last few years that I've been coaching, it hasn't been that bad.
Okay.
Now the atmosphere in the bleachers and in the stands, where there's a whole bunch of disrespect and fans going back and forth with each other, and too many coaches on the sideline, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's yeah,
Chaos.
yeah. They could definitely
Yeah.
clean it up. We
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
need to clean it up and have a little bit more security out there, man. But
Right. Right.
it ain't been too bad.
No, man, and that's kind of when I started kind of making my way away from youth football. It was just kind of getting out of control, bro. Like it was just too rowdy, man. I'm just like, this, what are we here for? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was like the purpose was gone. So I'm just
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It did have have a point where
yeah,
it was a lot going on, man. A lot of fighting. You know what I'm
craziness, man.
saying? Coaches harassing referees. So yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. It does make
Yeah,
you want to
so
say, man, I don't even want to be associated with this.
right, man. This is like, come on, this is youth football, bro. What we doing, man? Like, you know, and then how you gonna go back and coach that kid Monday and tell him to do great in school after you just went out and act crazy?
Right.
So yeah, they
Right.
gotta
I
do a
I
better job
I think
screening.
I think youth football in Charlotte is thriving. I still think overall, if we're talking about local versus national, I think we're definitely a D2 state. We're D2, man. We don't need to be going to the nationals. There's no damn D1 football teams, bro, because we're getting smacked every time we go. We're D2,
Well, I
and I
think
think
that's though book. I think that's because you're looking at there's so many teams now
Yep.
that you're gonna get that. You're gonna get talent spread it out.
yeah,
The city's diversified, so yeah, you're gonna get that. What I think, uh, Tony Brown, he wrote something today that it was real. It was real. I wanted to
Tony was on
respond
them
to it,
boys' neck.
but yeah, but it's really real because Booker, y'all set a standard. This standards we've set. The Rays and the Birds, the ATs, the
Yep.
Dedrick Wise, the Mo Evans. There's a standard set, and
Yes.
Tony Brown is talking about the Mike Fairfax, the stuff he's seen. He's seen this, and so now the level of coaching has no integrity what it used to have. That's what they didn't get that. It kind of went over their head because they wasn't here when y'all started making talent D1, college talent started coming through the programs. They wasn't there
Right.
for that. They there now and they riding behind that path that we've already paved. And so
Right.
now we're seeing that Booker, the stuff that the integrity and the passion that you had, you said you hearing a guy now make a post be like, but Booker, I beat your team, this and that. And you like, wait, bro. I did a camp with Booker. And I had to tell them, Booker, we was doing compete sports. I didn't get paid though. I think I was supposed to get paid. I didn't get paid. But anyway, um, in that process, Booker was just talking. And I had to tell them, I stopped them and say, hey, listen,
Whatever you just
Booker actually been around a long time
leave it.
coaching this football. He ain't talking about him, but he has
Yeah.
though. He done been around a long time, and he come back every year. He come back. He been around a long time, and what I mean by that, I was telling him, I say, y'all should have the pleasure of being around this guy because this guy's son's done. They in college or whatever. He ain't got to do this. Now he ain't coaching for his sons no more.
Right.
The daddy ball, the all of that's over with. Now he's coaching off of his own passion.
Right.
His gas tank is full of passion. And you got ATs out there that's coaching youth football, middle school football, and high school in the same year. I'm not out. I'm out there for me now. I'm no longer out there for my kids or you Tone. It's a whole thing, and I'm telling them that's what you talking about, Tone. When you say y'all young coaches, y'all have not been to the Hall of Fame and seen who in that shit. Y'all don't have no clue who's in the Hall of Fame.
Honestly, man, I think they should. somebody needs to start the youth football Hall of Fame, man. I think it ought to be. I think it should have been Dean.
Dean had the torch.
You know, you got to meet the criteria, of course.
Well, you know, I didn't post that to take a shot at nobody. You know what I'm saying? It was just like every time I click on and look at something, I just see these dudes sticking their chest out, beating on their chest. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who the kids are. I would rather know who the kids are than to know this coach saying, "Oh well, I got the top 6U in the state."
In the
You know
nation.
what I'm saying?
In the
In the nation,
boy.
In the
we gonna
nation.
win by 21 points. I'm like,
Be like, how that
come on, bro. Like, who is this dude? But you know, so I say that now because you know what I'm saying, he came behind me, you know what I'm saying, and like all these things, oh, you crying, and if you want to coach, just say that. Well, I come out of the retirement and take a 6U and walk you down. You know what I'm saying? Walk you down. But that's what I'm saying. But you know, but where's
Got
the
one available.
development?
Got one
Where's
available with some
the
dogs on it.
development at? Go walk them down. You know, I come
So
out
you
and
said
That's
walk
what
walk
them
them
down.
down?
listen. I told I
He'll
had
want
put
to fight
together
me
a
out of the
post.
game. You know how they
I
do.
had put together a
He'll
post.
want to
It
fight.
was like
He'll want to
I
fight
put
me out
together
of
a
the game.
post, and I was getting ready to post it under that thing. Say, "Boy, I got some sixes right now. I get the keys to whoever want to drive them, but they'll bang you. They'll bang you right now because they were physical and flag, and I know how they coming. I know how they coming.
Okay. I think that was a response.
Yeah. So let them talk. We put together some stuff.
Hey,
what we
I
doing?
come out of retirement and walk them down. Even though the name.
6U ready right
That's
now.
how you feel.
Right
walk them
now.
down.
Who said
walk,
that? I just
walk
think you.
them down.
Who said that?
Walk them down. I don't even know this guy.
Somebody
But he
said,
hollered like a hit dog. A hit dog holler. Hit dog holler. He barked and he barked and he barked. And his homie came on there and was like,
hey,
dog.
Bizzle. All I know, he
is for you.
said, I got a 6U ready right now.
It ain't no whole lot of dominant teams out here right now, bro. I mean, not that I seen. I mean, I can name a few, but I can't see.
First of all,
if
a 6U team, how you gonna know? They ain't never played before.
He was bad at 3.
He was in the backyard throwing the ball.
Bad mom.
I think
3 years old, boy.
But see, but I say that to say this, fellas. when you on the gridiron and he said, you know, so we can't have fun, we can't talk trash. That's not what I'm saying, bro. What I'm saying is when you come out here and you post stuff like this on the page,
Public forum.
It's public forum. You posted it, so I got a right to my opinion. You posted it, so I got a right to my opinion. So if you want to put that pressure on your kids every week, that's you.
Right.
My team by 21. I don't care who you got. You want to put that pressure on you, but when you lose and you come back on there and you ain't posting nothing. Oh, good game, coach. Good work. Iron sharpens iron. We don't want to hear that shit. You said you was gonna win by 21. So we don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and these guys be in here acting like
they do talk that kind of trash too.
They do talk that kind of trash, man. And you know, when back in the day when we was coming up, we talked trash. We had to wait to Saturday to talk all the trash. We didn't have to have social media. You pull up to the field, Booker, Booker, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. We getting it in today, but now it's like, you know, Joker can go in there and throw a rock and start a whole fight at a football game. That's all I'm saying.
Bird talked a lot of shit to me though, live.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You guys were rivals, bro. We don't even know these guys.
Yeah, well,
you're right.
We know it's
we don't
just
even
football.
know this dude who he is.
Yeah.
We don't even know who this dude is, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they get mad at me and call me. I'm crying. I'm an old coach.
Booker.
If I want a coach to say that, you know, come on now.
Stop,
come out
Booker.
And walk you down. I come out and walk him down.
That boy said, "Walk him down."
Come out and walk him down. Don't care who he is. Walk him down.
I think he needs to show whoever did. He needs to go ahead and post something, say something.
Not 36 stretch his ass all the way down the field.
Hey, look, Bird. Hey, Bird. Hey, Coach. Hey, Coach Bird done responded. Hey, Coach Bird.
Bird said
That's
stop
Booker
it.
line.
Knock it off.
Coach Bird told me to stop, man.
Knock it off, Booker.
Knock it
man,
off.
Bird talked so much trash to me, man. It was unreal, man. Hey, I'm gonna say this and keep it real. That's one of the toughest coaches, him and Ray, that I've ever faced in youth football. I done played a lot of football games, but that dude right there brought the best out of me, boy. Him and that doggone Ray Tyler, boy. Them boys made me play ball. But Bird talked a lot of
them
shit.
boys everything they know, man. I taught them boys everything they know.
Hey, them boys. Hey, they bought it every time I got on the
Bird,
field
I'm
with
about
them.
to send you a link right now, Bird. I'm gonna send you a link to your email.
Jump on in here, Bird.
I think Bird.
Bird gonna be on that juice, and Bird gonna be.
Bird was one of the best.
Get together.
Bird was one of the best practice. Like he prepared real good, man. I ain't gonna front on that. Bird will prepare everything. He'll prepare the whole. He'll go straight situation prepare. I give him credit on that.
Hey, y'all trying to get him on?
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull him up. I just he got to send me
link.
his email. I just told him to send.
Is he gonna get on his phone or on his PC?
He gonna get on his phone, I guess. I can send him the link from here.
You can just send him a text. Yeah.
Oh shit.
You send a text and still get on the phone.
Man, I don't know. I don't know how to do all that. I ain't a professional. I got it though. I got his email. I'm gonna pull him up here. I'm gonna send him the email. So
I'm running now. I ain't really got no more,
you're going away.
more challenges, man. So I'm headed to middle school, man.
You say you got no more
middle
challenges,
school, man.
You did everything you had to do.
I mean, I done
lost
some, but I don't want a lot.
What's up, Mr. Justice Booker?
What's up, Justice?
Nephew.
My dog.
That boy said he tuned it in.
Tuned it in. That mean I don't know.
He all the way in there.
His finger got stuck on the D.
Boy, you stupid.
Yeah, man. I'm headed to middle school, man. What's the middle school scene look like? AT, you've been out there on the middle school scene, man. What do you think about middle school football right now?
I think I talked to you last summer about coming over and getting into it. I think you'll do real well. I think you'll have advantage because of your youth background. On some of these guys are true school teachers, so you know what I'm saying. You're gonna see in game times, decisions. You'll be able to make some game time decisions. Some of those guys have never been on a national stage,
Yeah.
So you'll be able to see that and take advantage of that, Booker. Those are reps that you'll be able to win. And that's what it's gonna come down to, winning reps against your opponent.
For sure.
But here's the thing with middle school ball.
I got jumped on when I started talking about
to me, middle school ball is the most pure football there is out there, though, because you get what you get, and you got to coach them. It ain't like you can go out here and like even in damn youth ball, you can go recruit and build a team, but with middle school ball, you get what you get, and you got about 2 weeks to put them on the field. So to me, it's like the purest form of football out there right now.
Lando, that'd be crazy though, don't it, boy?
Oh,
I know. Ready in 2 weeks. That's
2 weeks.
That's you. That's where they do that at. Where they do that at?
Middle school.
I remember them, but that's where you got to make decisions like day one. You got to
come on, man. I need
get them out of there.
Yeah, get them out of there. Come on.
You can tell the ones that's out there trying to distract them. You can tell. If I have to tell a kid in middle school where your clique's at, he don't need to be playing no ball.
Right.
Yeah.
What I love about it, man, is like I said, because you can really, unlike anything else, in my opinion, because I've coached middle school ball, you can really see the growth by the end of the season of middle school kids. Because some of them hitting puberty, growing a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But you can really see the football maturity probably quicker at that level than anywhere, in my opinion.
Right.
Just from my experience.
Yeah,
So you got to
I
coach.
just don't
You
think
definitely got to coach. You got to coach.
I just don't think you get as much talent as you do on like with the Saturday football teams.
Yeah, but
I'm
here's the
definitely
thing.
not.
No, you're
You
not. But
get,
guess what? You're gonna get to develop some talent
yeah,
because you
you
don't have
get
no
your zone.
And I
distraction.
like that part.
You're gonna get to develop some talent because I'm saying I've seen some kids, you know, just use like the beginning, like even in condition, like this, what is this kid even out here? And
Yeah.
then something clicks for him, and then that become your dog, bro. Like, because I just feel like they're a little bit bigger, obviously, than youth kids, and some of them hit the growth spurt while they're in middle school. Coming to their own, so they get a little more confidence. I mean, I just feel like you can teach them a little bit more at that level.
It's
You
a
know
little
what I'm
bit more
saying?
gratifying when you at the end of the season when you see the growth
Oh
of a
yeah.
kid,
Oh,
you
absolutely,
know,
man. That's
and the
why you
work that you
coach.
done put in. So it's a little bit more gratifying. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, you don't really get you don't get to handpick these kids. You get the kids that come out.
Yeah. You got to go with whatever you get.
Yeah, and you got to do a talent evaluation like in like 2 practices.
Yeah.
Unless you know that kid from youth ball. You see what I'm
That's why a
saying?
lot of these guys can't. It can't just be the school
It
teacher
makes it tough,
making the
bro.
decisions and the
Yeah,
science teachers.
it's tough, man, and
They
that's
need
why.
they need some more experienced coaches in middle school football.
But that goes back to the importance of having a relationship with the youth programs that's feeding to your school.
Absolutely.
So you can see that kid, like you familiar with this kid coming in now. So humble yourself and get out your way. Well, you came from that, so you definitely gonna understand how that works, right? So you can definitely submerge yourself in that youth programs around that area that's going to feed to your school.
Definitely.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. The middle school.
Well, you already put it
especially
out
with
there, so you ain't got no choice.
You
Yeah, they got the
definitely put it out
trophy.
there.
They got a championship now, a little playoffs. I love it.
That's gonna be
Man, that was some good football, bro. That was some real. I was impressed by that, man, because by that time you what are they 7 games in? The team's in jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ready to play now.
Yeah.
And it's a win and go home situation.
Yeah, I like that.
So you got to go 3-0. You got to go 3-0. I love it.
Gauntlet. It's the gauntlet.
It's the
now.
gauntlet, man. It was good
Definitely
football. I see. I don't think there were any blowouts. I think all the scores within a touchdown. It might have been a 2 touchdown game, but I think most of them were pretty close.
I need to go back and find that video because Antoine Smith definitely didn't take too kindly of Coach Booker's prediction. Let me try to go find
I
that.
think you should be able to pull that.
Oh,
I should be able to pull that out the eye.
You know what? I think I should be able to pull it. I think I know where I can get it from. You want to look for it, Tone, or you want me to find it?
Who is that guy? Is he like a parent or something?
Okay.
He's a coach on the staff.
Oh, he on staff. Oh.
Okay, shit.
He said, "Who is that guy?"
I don't know who that guy is, man. Half these folks I don't be knowing. They be knowing me, but I don't know them. I mean, no offense.
Boy, they know who I am.
I mean, it's only because I'm old school and I've been out there a while. That's all.
Oh, this coach Keith Booker, brother. Let's face it. Everybody knows Keith Booker.
Well, listen.
Let me see it.
We need some breaking news to happen tonight, man. We need for Bizzle to drop where he gonna be coaching at next year. Bro.
Well, guess what? It won't be tonight.
Come on, man.
Come on, Bill. You can't do us like that.
What did you mean?
What is all this shit
won't
you
be
pulling
tonight.
up, bro?
I don't even know like the age group or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have like
you don't. Okay.
Yeah. I don't have like an age group that like.
I think you just claimed 6-0, the 6U. From what you were saying,
I didn't claim 6.
I would take a 6U team and walk the dog on.
I think AT has an opportunity for you over at TCE, bro, for a squad.
Hey, guys,
what you got?
What y'all failing to realize is it's not about me, man. It's not about me. I gotta get
about your son. We got it.
Yeah, we
but
gotta
you
get
can guide him in an age group bracket to coach. He already
Hey,
got the
hey,
age group.
no, I told him.
Hey, hey,
I'm listening.
give him a squad, bro.
I told him. I already told him they wherever they want.
There it is.
There you go.
I got some
Yes,
dogs though at the Sixers, boy. I'm down there by myself. I'm gonna need him. I
At
can't
that
even look across
crib.
the field no more. I tried to look across the field. I had to put on glasses.
Mm,
Hey,
I
Tony, you
don't
know
mind.
he gonna Bizzle, he gonna have some of them buttermilk linemen, boy.
Oh, I already
Them little
know. I
butterball, them
see.
little
Look,
butterball, 6U
look. Check
butterballs,
this out.
boy.
Check this
They
out
got
right here.
diaper prints on their butt.
Look at this comment. It's only a player. You got 6U ready right now. It's only one player, but he ready. It's the baby black Mexican. That's
Mm.
Tario's
Who is
Baby
that?
little brother.
black.
Hey, who is
Who
that?
is
That's
that? Who is
Tario's
that?
little brother. That was Tario's mom. That was Tario's mom that said
Oh,
that.
Oh,
She said
Tario.
that she got a 6U player that's ready to go, and it's the baby black Mexican. He's 6. He'll be 6U this year.
He ready to
In other
go.
words, that she putting
hey,
her bid in. You know what I'm saying?
She
To
putting
get,
a bid in.
putting a bid in. You know what I'm saying? She definitely putting a bid in, man. That's what's up, man. I had a lot of fun coaching old Tario there, man. Put them boys in my hands, and I ran with them.
you talk bad about me when I first did it. Now you talk bad
Oh yeah,
about
oh yeah, I did,
me. He
I
say,
did.
what's Unc? I see why you got away from. I
Got
couldn't
on my
coach, boy. The ADHD, and I got ADHD, and they got it. It wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna work.
man. Well, it was tough. It was tough, boy. But hey, that's why I was talking about building, man. That's gone in youth football. It's not about building. You can't build. You can't build no more in youth football because Joe gonna take your kid, bro.
You
They
better
gonna
know.
take 'em.
He coming
They
for
gonna
you.
they gonna take them. I'm talking about them jokers be hiding behind them jokers be out there hiding
Dirty
behind the
game, boy.
van.
It's a dirty
Look
game.
out
It's a dirty game.
on your boys in the parking lot, man.
Them
You
boys
gotta
out there
have
with
that
them boys
reform,
with Xboxes in the trunk. Boy, you want an Xbox?
no doubt. But you gotta have that reform with them parents though. Long as you got to reform with your parents, you can keep that kid. If that parent see that at you as a coach, you care about their kid and is there to develop, their kid and be more than just the coach to their kid, they'll
Yeah.
rock out with you, man. I know a lot
Mm.
of people wanted to leave me, man. I was kind of hard to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But they know that they kid love me. I love that kid. I got the best interest in your kid when he come out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, with Coach Tony, man. And that's what it was all about. I remember, I remember one time, at halftime, Justin's mom, we was going to the end zone to talk, and she said, "You ain't finna get out here and yell at them kids today at halftime." You
That
know
was
what I'm saying?
11U, wasn't it? Wasn't that
That was
11U?
11U, man. But we had been together for a couple years. She could say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was
Mm-hmm.
ready to go off
It's a
on them,
family.
and I
It's a
had
family now.
Oh,
it was a family. I had to change my whole
Mm-hmm.
halftime speech up. I had to change my whole setup. You know what I'm
Yell at
saying?
them
Like,
babies. Them babies.
yeah, yeah. You
so
know,
you got a squad for him, Unc. He'll be out there with just 6 U's, right, Unc?
damn. Look at Booker, man.
Got some
Booker,
heat.
write me in there, Booker. I told
Right you in.
Unc, I told him I just wanted to be the team dad. This man told me I was gonna
Team
put
dad,
time
my
be out the
ass.
way.
How
Look,
long you
I'm
think
telling
that's
you
gonna
this
last?
right now.
How
Man,
many quarters that's gonna last?
Tony gonna move that whole coaching staff out the way.
No,
Y'all hold
man.
up.
I'm letting him do his thing, man. I promise y'all, man. Promise
I'm
you.
telling
Promise
y'all right now. Last year at the beginning of the season, we didn't start off strong, but at the end of the year, them Sixers won the AYF City Championship and beat everybody that beat us. I'll tell you that.
Mm.
Once I taught them how
Got
to
the get
block,
back tour. The
once
lick
we
back
started
tour.
blocking, I'm gonna tell you, we started blocking. We was blocking. It was a wrap after that.
I mean, that's what you do best.
So how do you teaching them young kids blocking? How do
With the
you dumb
younger
down the
kids,
language? You not say dumb down.
no,
You
I
simplify the
don't
language
use.
for them, and then you
You
just
give
I
them
use
some
I
milk.
use severe ankle blocking, sad blocking, and then I use that, and we don't do straight up blocking because they kids, so we do shoulder blocking, near shoulder, and then push out, which is gonna look like a zone block, and then run behind it, not in front of it, run behind that block, and that'll get about 6-7 yards.
Mm-hmm.
And then just add a couple passes in the swing, a couple of little stretches to it, and then the cadence, hard cadence, soft cadence. And once I got that, the coaches, if you touch, Tony, you know this, nephew. If I catch you, one of those 6U coaches, 7, 8U coaches, line your kid up, I'm going to beat you. He better be able to line up on his own. He better be able to line up, because what I'm going to do is I done taught my kids to show and shift. They're going to show you whatever to line you up. And then once that coach walk off 15 yards, you can't touch it. Then that quarterback goes shift into something totally different. And there go the gap. The gap gonna be right there. While little Timmy, he can't tie his shoes yet. Mama been tying his shoes. We coming right to you, Timmy. We coming right to you, Timmy.
I'm trying to get Birdie.
Return of the Bizzle. The return
that's
of
Bizzle. One of my players. That's one. Shout out to my boy John Snipes, man, over at North Meck playing corner, man. That's just one of my guys' dad, man. You know what I'm saying? See, I can't wait.
Everybody want to see the Bizzle return, bro.
No, everybody don't.
People calling for you, man.
Y'all need to stop. Listen, man. Y'all need to stop that, man. Y'all need listen. Y'all,
man, that's the people speaking. They ain't got nothing to do. That's the people speaking.
I'm just saying that. I mean, somebody just said it.
The people are speaking.
Because they, that's just what I'm saying though. Like when you build that rapport.
AT, do you want Bizzle to return?
He already had talked with him during the season. He already know. I don't want to put his business out there, but I already reached out to him.
Waiting on the return of the Bizzle.
I want to see the Bizzle return to the sideline. Clark, you want to see Bizzle return?
You know what, though?
I'm ready to see Bizzle back on the sideline, man. He needs to stop playing.
In all respect, though, man, I like the fact that he's giving the torch to Don B, man. I like that part.
Yeah, I like that part.
I've seen him coach with it before with Don B, and several times he was hesitant to give him the playbook. We used to get on him. And then once he gave him that playbook, Don B talk shit. You finna get that shit up now. He ain't gonna get it up that easy. So I like
let's get the business straight now.
He's a student. He's a student. And he getting into that at the right age.
All right, hold up. So based on what you said, anybody out there looking for a good team dad, T Bizzle is available.
Team dad.
No, he said he just want to be the team dad.
I'm the team dad.
One of the top team dads in the league.
You got
they got water.
You got the snacks.
They gonna eat pizza and donuts. You know what I'm saying?
You got snacks, water,
water.
And some of your kids might need some milk.
Come on now, I'm gonna have just come holler at
you got milk on the sideline.
Come holler at Pop. You know what I'm saying? Come holler at Pop. I'm old granddad.
So anybody need a good team dad this year?
Somebody said, what does a team dad do? A 10 dad or a team dad? What does a team
dad?
What does a team dad do?
I do everything the team mom do.
You gonna do the paperwork?
No.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna do the paperwork.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you how you gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you. I already know his system. He gonna say he gonna do the paperwork. Shanique gonna do the paperwork at the house. Let me just go put it out there. Shanique gonna do the paperwork.
That's what Buttons for. You know what I'm saying? Buttons. Shout out to Buttons. You gonna make sure
team effort.
She gonna do it. She gonna do it because it's Donovan. She might come out of retirement and be team mom because it's Donnie. Everybody loves Donnie.
They're gonna have a team dad and a whole family.
Hey, you see?
No, Shanique don't team mom. Shanique only team mom on paperwork. She coach on Saturdays.
Yeah, she's definitely a coach.
Yeah, she don't do that team mom stuff. You might once she check in, it's a wrap. Her job is over.
She coached. But did you see the comment by Ross Snipes? He said, Don B, let it fly. The kids love when Don B was calling the play. He ain't gonna run the damn ball. He throwing.
He letting it fly.
Throwing that thing.
Air raid.
Yeah, the people want to see the youngster, man. You know what I'm saying? Do his thing, man. So I'm gonna let the Booker. I'm telling you for real now. He got to learn how to lose too. I took many ass whoopings.
Right.
Coming
part
up
of the process.
in youth. Yes. So he's gonna have to learn how to get his ass whooped. He's gonna have to learn. That don't mean his mama might go out there and help him, call some shit. His mama like to call my shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's a hell
You know what
of
I'm
it's
saying?
gonna be a hell of a ride home from the game.
No,
Mom,
Very
give
no,
it
no.
live.
to you.
She stay right there. How many times he gotta get beat before you pull him out the game? Man, do you see that man, mama and daddy back there behind that gate? How many times he gotta get beat to pull him out the game? So the pressure's on, man. The pressure's on. You know what I'm saying?
He
I'm excited
handing
though.
down the sticks to the son. That's all
I'm
right.
passing the torch, man, to the baby boy. Passing the torch.
Well, I'm
Man,
gonna put some money
gotta
on it.
get
I'm
book.
gonna what's that new gambling site coming?
FanDuel.
Everything. FanDuel.
FanDuel. I'm gonna put some
Yeah,
money on
can we
the
do that on
how many
youth football? We
quarters?
can
How many
bet.
quarters T Bizzle will last before he takes over the playbook?
Oh, he
Before
won't
he
take over the
takes over the
playbook.
playbook.
If he comes out there, if he comes out there to TCE, Don B gonna be the head coach or the coordinator. Tone, so he can't take the book from him. I'm gonna make sure he get a Gatorade cooler.
Hold on. I got something for you, Booker.
I'm about to go to bed. Man.
Oh, there we go. See, that's what we need, guys. That's what we need right there.
He gonna say
That's
that.
what we
Hey,
What
come
now?
on now.
Book?
Come
hey,
on now.
he gonna
Come on
say
now.
nothing.
What?
He gonna
Hey,
say nothing. Book.
he'll be a
What I
hell of a
learned about
coach.
Booker, y'all, that coach his
Here it
son.
comes.
He don't say much, boy. Especially with that little
Yeah.
Zion. He gonna say. He just look at him and smile.
Hey,
Cause Zion in that weight room every day. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to get a colonoscopy.
But that's what we need, though, man. Justice, man. We
Justice
need
Booker will
these
be
kids out
Justice
here
Booker
need
be a pretty
kids.
good football coach.
What, you got room on
Oh,
that
yeah.
middle school staff, don't you?
We
Oh,
need
for
more
sure.
young coaches, man. We need
I
to get more young coaches
I
that care.
agree. That's
That care.
that's what we got to do. Get the young
Yeah.
coaches out here on
Young
the
guy.
field, man. That's a task.
That'd be
All
dope,
of our
man.
sons
That
can
should be
coach,
real
man.
dope. Yeah, my son would be a
Yep.
great coach.
And give them our system. Teach them our system.
That's it.
Yeah,
Let them
And you know
implement
what? I
part of their
guarantee
system.
y'all, we will be able to sit in a chair and enjoy some real good football.
Oh yeah, I support it 100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
Man, we should
That's
just put
why
them all on
when
one
Donnie
staff.
came and told
That's what
he
about.
said, "Dad, I want to coach, man." I looked at him and I was like, "Damn, man, let me." Well, he's like, I got a playbook drawn. I got my playbook drawn up, and I want to get out there, and I'm gonna support him, bro.
Booker, I was telling Tone the best thing for him to do right now is come out there on one of them Friday nights, man, and get in those coverages and those passing concepts. He will love being on the field and getting his eyes on that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He would love it. Even as a high school coach, I'm out there looking at it.
Yeah, that's good knowledge to go get.
Yeah, man.
Put in your toolbox.
Gotta encourage them to get out there, man. They need y'all, man. They need them young guys.
That fresh blood. That's pedigree. That'd be a good staff. Put them all on one staff.
That'd be dope.
I like to see.
But I'm excited for him, man, because he's a fiery little guy. That's why I said I want to be the team dad, man. I gotta keep him calm, man. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be a granddaddy out there, man. I'm gonna be a granddaddy out there. I can't be out there cutting up on the sideline, arguing with the refs like AT, and arguing with the refs like AT and Book. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah,
Ain't be
I
out
don't
there
argue
doing
with
that.
refs. I don't argue with refs. Hey, man, listen. I got some breaking news, fellas. I just got the confirmation. On the next show, we're going to have none other than Coach Brian Hells, formerly of Butler Bulldogs. So he's going to be on the show live with us. He's going to break it all down for us. And, man, that's going to be must-see TV. We definitely need everybody to tune in for that, man. So just got the confirmation Thursday night. Y'all better tune in.
Thursday night, he gonna get on.
Thursday night, baby. I got the confirmation.
Man,
here we go. So we ain't got it. Ain't gonna be
He
no
just
speculation.
Resigned,
right? Ain't gonna be no questions why, and ain't gonna be nobody wonder why. We gonna find out.
That's what's up.
Hey man, listen, bro. It goes down on Dr. Dog, man. We're putting it on the line. It's gonna be big, baby.
Put it on the line, baby. Put it on the line.
Putting it on the line. We're putting it
Put it
on the line, baby. Yes, sir. After
Hey
dark.
man, if anybody else out there, man, you want to come in and holler at us, man. We'll get you up here.
Yeah, we'll
Hey, don't be scared.
We'll put you out there.
We'll send you the link real quick.
Real quick.
Let's talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about that. That's got to be the biggest news in the state of North Carolina right now. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, Coach Hale's resigning.
Yes, sir. So I guess the question is who gonna take over the reins? Like we'll find that out, right? Or we get some insight.
I got a little hint, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut and let Hales do the talk.
Well, come on, talk to us, baby. Put it out there.
He got some guys on.
Let me ask you this.
Right
let me ask you this.
We got Little John.
Stone is out there.
He got Stone. I don't know who else he have over there.
Mark Sanders been there.
Mark Sanders been there for 20 years.
Yeah,
Mark Sanders.
Mark Sanders played ball with AT. He played ball with AT at high school.
Is he ready?
Tell him, what kind of dog receiver was that, boy?
Talk about it. It was a
dog,
man.
Duck. Ain't Duck over there with him too?
Duck? Clifton Duck?
Duck is over there.
Coach Sy over there.
Who gonna grab the sticks over at Buck?
Who is
keep
on
the
the
tradition going?
Because you got it.
I think
you got it. Woo, that's gonna be some big shoes to fill, baby.
The thing though, Booker, are they going to do like Chambers? Are they going to try to keep it in house? Or are they going to open up the books to CMS to pick? Put it on there for a hiring process. That's gonna be the determiner right there. I thought Chambers was gonna keep everything in house.
Chambers didn't keep everything in house. They went out there.
They opened up the books. They opened up the books.
They went out there and got Wiggins. Well, I don't know who's on the staff. I can't think. Well, anyway, we ain't gonna go there. We're
gonna find out, right? AT,
yeah,
like you want to say something, boy. Your jaw's jumping over there, boy. You want to say something? Let it out.
Man, listen, man. I still work for CMS. I work for CMS, big dog. I can talk to you, brother. I can talk to you, brother. Off the I still get a check, man. I still get a check.
Protect the check, baby. Protect the check. Hey, man.
Mallet Creek still intact over there, ain't it? Tinsley.
Yes.
You know what, man? Tinsley surprisingly did a pretty good job. I mean, the program wasn't the same dominant program, but everybody expected that program to end up under 500 type program, and Tinsley did not let that happen. He stayed afloat. Every year he's been over there, he's won some type of significant football game that people didn't think he was going to win.
Book, I think people overlook the fact that he had a lot of new faces, though, to come into that school. He had talent. He had talent, man. He had a lot of talent that came in. That's overlooked. Sometimes people don't. It's hard to tell until you see him play what that translated into.
Yeah, because who did they beat last year at the Memorial Stadium? Somebody thought, who was they playing? Who was at that game? Mallet Creek. Independence. They thought they thought McFadden was going.
Oh, Independence. Yeah, they put it on Independence pretty good.
And they at Memorial Stadium
at that kickoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tinsley done put together a solid game plan, man, and beat McFadden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good game.
I told people, I said, I just don't think that Independence team is ready right now. Although McFadden, pretty good coach.
Great job.
Far.
Yeah, I
think
good
young coach. He's done a really good job with them.
Right. Look, I think people don't give him enough credit, man.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just think because he's young, but I think he be coaching his tail off, man.
Yeah. I think he did a real good job with those kids from Independence.
He coached his tail off, man. He don't get a lot of credit like I think he should in the city. He should be getting just as much credit as a West Charlotte would get.
I don't know. Griner got them boys right over there at the Dub C now.
That boy KD Smith. That boy different.
Hey, Griner got them boys right.
We leaned on them a little bit.
You leaned on them. Did you lean on them? Oh
Just
yeah,
a little
y'all.
bit.
Yeah, y'all put them away pretty easy.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, y'all put them away pretty easy.
But they're a young team. They're
a young team, man. They had
Yeah.
some ninth graders, man. Started
I
out
like
there.
them though, man. I like them. I really do like West Charlotte's talent, especially after the little 707 with them. I'm like, yo, these little boys deserve what they do. They deserve it. They well coached little kids, man.
Will the
I
ninth
say,
graders play over at Chambers, man? Will y'all let the ninth graders play?
you know what? I don't know if that's what they'll do for the varsity like that, because we got
Why
some
not?
dog ninth grade. I don't
They ain't got
know.
no dog. Let the ninth graders play if they can play.
I
Where's
agree.
Charlotte letting them play?
Well, and they do good, man. And like I say, I've been around them ones over at West Charlotte that's in the ninth grade, that's in that 707. I mean, them boys are dogs, man. I have to
Yeah,
say,
they balling.
kudos to Day, man. They have some
Yeah,
dogs over
them
there
boys
that's
from the
not
Giants.
known. Like I always say, his son. They'll talk about these other kids, but man, watching his son play safety, man, that's
Solid.
hard work.
Yeah, they son solid out there.
Oh my, yeah, I like his leadership. I like how he get to the ball. I like how he direct other players, man. And every chance I get, I watch him. Every chance I get, I pay attention to him and just watch his game. Like, yeah, he next up. And he
I got
hits. And he
I
hits
got a
like
couple ninth grade or eighth graders inquiring about Chambers, man, but they kind of unsure, man. And I was just trying to find out a little bit more about that JV program because it looks like there's a trend, it's transitioning, man. So, what do I tell my eighth grade kids, families who's saying, Coach Booker, what do you think about Chambers? Would it be a good fit or how's
well,
the program? Is it still solid? Because
the new
y'all just lost the y'all. That's one of the coaches going to South Carolina. Y'all just lost him,
yeah,
right?
but
The head
the
coach. So
we're gonna talk about who there. The guy that's there now is LJ, the former quarterback.
woo
Now,
wee, I like that.
and he gonna come with it. He gonna
LJ
come.
took the job.
Yeah, LJ got the job,
I
and
like that.
LJ is good with that group, that age group. He's
That
very, very.
age group, yeah.
He's patient with him. He's knowledgeable. He comes with a lot of big game experience. He comes with that winning pedigree from Malley Creek. I like everything
Yes,
about LJ, man. I call him nephew. I see his work ethic behind the scenes.
that's a good move.
Yes, and you know what he does though, Booker? This is what a lot of young coaches don't do. He takes the time to come to the line drills and learn the lines so he can call
That's
plays.
dope.
That's
I
smart.
like I say, you know what? You're gonna go a long way, son. Once you learn blocking cues, you're gonna go a long way in this game, bro. Because you wouldn't believe there's a lot of OCs that don't even take the time to learn O line, learn
That's
that block.
crazy. That
That's
seemed like y'all should
counterproductive, isn't
be
it?
hand in hand, man.
Yeah.
Seemed like like there's no way I wouldn't want to connect with my O line coach, bro.
That's the foundation. Nothing happens
That's
without
my
them.
guy. That's my guy.
Why do you think that's so overlooked? Why do you think that's so overlooked in high school ball?
You know what? I don't know, big dog. I get frustrated because I still hear people call linemen, degrade a lineman to play instead of motivating a lineman to play. You know what I mean? That's the consensus
No
across
pride. Put the pride.
around
You
here.
don't have the
Yeah,
pride in the
Right.
line.
yeah. You want to beat them down to play. Kids don't play like that no more. They don't. These kids know about PWOs. These kid academics is high enough where they don't need you to tell them football gonna get them a scholarship. They know how to go there to the school right now.
Guys,
Oh hell,
Lord have mercy. Here we
what
go.
up?
man, go to
Here we
bed,
go.
man.
I was
Get my
trying
guy,
to,
man.
man.
My God.
I got a notification that it was some hot shit going on.
Ain't nothing that hot going on, man.
They said that you football legends is on. So I said, man, I gotta hear what's going on.
That boy
Well,
Bird
Hey,
was
they
out there
well, you
fishing
know, when
today.
they say legends, I see why you got on. When you say the legends on, I see why you got on now. So Willie,
Man, whatever, bro. Stop it, man.
you know, you one of the original legends around here.
No, man. Well, it all transpired, man, from each other, though, dog. We all. I talked to Bizzle probably about a week ago. Was it a week?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I called you
No,
at the
no, no.
barbershop,
It's a couple
and
days ago.
man, it ain't fun no more. Like I know a lot
Yeah,
of cats like, damn, Bird, why you left the game? It just wasn't fun no more, man.
Mm.
Book, I heard you say that, man, I was one of the hardest coaches to coach against, and you had to dig in your bag. But back then it was competition and it was fun then. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, I put damn near 100 hours in film watching anybody I played.
right,
You see the national championship game, I'm calling their plays out.
right.
I study film. And then when the passion of the game and the bullshit that was going on out there in the fields, you got to worry about if it's gonna fight, motherfuckers gonna be shooting, and it was like, nah, you know what? I got a family, I got kids, man. I got to leave this shit alone, bro.
Mm.
And
Right,
I ain't even have a dog in the fight for all these years. I ain't never had a dog in the fight.
right.
Come on now.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
Come on
So
now.
real
I
right
did
there.
that. I know AT said about passion. Man, that's what it was about. I mean, that's what got me out the hood. My youth coach. If it wasn't for my youth coach to put me in youth football, I wouldn't know what the hell about life.
Mm.
You know what I
Mm.
mean? So it kind of gave me a little structure of life. Yeah, everybody gonna have their bumps in the road. You know what I mean? You're gonna have growing pains. You're gonna have to grow. And from if you see me back then to now, you be like, damn, Bird did a little 360. Yeah, I mean, because I was competitive. I wore that shit on my shoulder.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like that really defined me as here with youth football. And then the touch bases on that, I know I'm kind of all over the place.
no, you good.
I know y'all said something about a Hall of Fame of youth and the new coaches. They should be brought back to the history of football. I know a lot of people say C-Mac. Yeah, I know that's one originated, CYFL, all that. Okay, that I'd never want to touch in that field. I'm talking more on the travel side. When AYF came to Charlotte, I was a part of that chapter that brought that to here. So anything about the C-Mac and all that, I wasn't tapped into that. So that's a little bit before me. I salute them guys and everything they did. They brought a lot of talent. I remember the Freedom Drive Broncos. I remember who was that? Plaza Rams was tough. We just never got the chance to bang with them when we was over at Cochran with the Golden Bulls. But you asked one of the coaches, say who was the first one to ever win a national championship in travel ball? They couldn't tell you. Here in Charlotte. And they so guru and legend, and they who was the first person to win a national championship in the city of Charlotte at nationals at AYF?
Was it
I guarantee.
Fairfax?
I guarantee. Who? No.
No.
Coach Rap.
I was going out on a limb.
Coach Rap.
Rap
Coach
Brown
Rap won the first
with the
national.
First
Raiders.
one, not with the
Raiders.
Hurricanes.
Was he with the
Hurricane.
Hurricanes or the Raiders?
He was with the
He won
Hurricanes.
with the Raiders
He
Because
first.
he
won with
won
the
with the
Raiders
Yeah,
PAL
too.
that's why I
Raiders too.
said, yeah, it had to be the Raiders first. Yeah.
He
Yeah,
won with the
then
Raiders, but technically they didn't go to Florida.
No, they did go to Florida. They
Oh, they
won.
did? Okay,
He
well,
won the
that's the
national
year they
championship
went to
with the
Florida.
Raiders.
okay, well, that's the first one that won it though.
Yeah, that was definitely
Okay.
the first one. And then he won it again with the Northside Hurricanes.
North side.
Right.
The
Damn
North
sure
side, right?
actually the championship, the trophy is in the Powell Center.
Nice.
But it's a lot though to touch bases with that. Man, it was just fun. Like to see the situation having my brother Barry. Man, it was good times after the games, bro.
Oh man, yeah.
You know what I mean? You talking about we just played each other, banging from each age group up, and hey man, go get some chicken wings, man. Let's have some beer. Let's talk.
Right.
Man, Bird, don't you run that shit again next time. Man, okay. It was fun then. Now, man, they
Right.
want to kill you and
Yeah, it ain't
Too
it ain't
beat
personal
like
y'all.
that
now.
right now.
It's too personal.
It's
It's too
too
personal.
personal, man.
Well, that's the whole social media thing, in my opinion.
Yeah,
That's,
the lead up to it. The lead up to it is
No,
bad.
I think that's personal shit that's been into them. Now it's so broadband and they can put it on something to
Well, that's
where.
what I'm saying.
But instead of not having that social media, they telling his homeboy after over in his house, oh man, fuck them niggas, man. I don't like them boys, man. Man, I want to be. I can understand the competitive level, but damn, bro, like it ain't that serious.
It's youth football, bro.
It ain't that serious.
Yeah, it's not.
But that's what I was saying, man. One post can start some shit at a game. You know what I'm saying? One post can start some shit at a game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you seen it? You ever been on the griddle before? You know how that shit goes,
Coach
man.
go on there and the coach go on there and talk some shit, say some dumb shit, and here come the parents that support the dumb shit that he said. They come right behind him. And then the next parent that don't
get
support
involved,
the dumb shit, they say something, and then when they at the field, as soon as they run into each other, bop bop bop, or shake my hand. Most of the time, it's shake my fucking hand though. You feel me?
I tapped in with y'all last podcast when y'all was talking about the violence, bro. Like, I think that right there, I think that's just mind blowing for me. The way these, like you said, these guys is killing each other at a high rate, man. That's crazy, sickening, bro. You know what I mean, it's just so bad that I don't even want to be around them little young guys.
You
man.
feel me? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because I feel like I'm doing, and I heard you say, Booker. I mean, what I'm not doing enough. Like, what more can man, it's at home, bro. I know Fernando, me, Ray, AT said that 1,001 times. We only get them kids for so much. Right. And going back to the same poison, eventually that they run that poison so much, it's going to just pollute their brain and move them in that direction. And it's sad because there's some good kids that get caught up in bad situations because of that environment they in.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I've seen it 1,001 times in our situation. AT, I remember AT had one of our kids one time. We had just came back from nationals. He like, man, we gonna come get your son? No, you take him to school. Like, this not my son. Like,
wow.
AT had to go buy this man clothes to go to school. While his mama just said, man, hell with my son. You keep him. Like, wow, bro.
Yeah,
that's terrible, bro.
That's mind blowing, man.
That's the harsh reality, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Everywhere, bro. That's everywhere.
Yeah, some of them people use coaches as babysitters, man. You know,
somewhere in America, there's a youth coach that has to do everything for at least one or two kids on their team.
Oh yeah, man, come on now.
That's
we all done set after practice and waited and just finally took the kid home, and there's 2 or 3 cars in the yard.
Yeah.
You know, like, come on, man.
And it's kind of hard to get a solution to it because, like we said, you can have 2, 3, 10 trying to make it right, but you got 60 making it wrong. It still ain't gonna never end up to the same situation of what we're trying to get to. It's still gonna be, you know what I mean, the bad outweighing the good again. You know what I'm saying? So it's my reason for stepping away is I lost the passion. Like once I lost the passion, and I just like anybody get old in the game or something, it just wasn't there no more. And it was just like, damn, I hate to leave these boys because,
somebody must be lying.
I just hate to lead the boys, but I mean, I got to betterment my kids. And I just got to call one of my best friends. He got a little position at a JUCO out in Las Vegas in private school. And I haven't posted yet, but he like, Bird, man, give me some of that talent around there. He's seen us a few times in Florida with KC and John and all them. So he know we got a lot of talent here locally in the city. So he like, man, send something my way. I happened to reach out to find one of my previous kids wasn't playing football, wasn't doing nothing. He about to head out there to Vegas. So it's going to be an opportunity to try to help some of these kids that's, you know, fortunate enough that took the bad road or had bad coaches in situations. Because every coach, high school wise, not knocking you 18, but I could get you in college. I mean, if you're not putting on film and trying to get that kid in school, he just another number. You know what I mean? So he got caught up in that system, jumping from school to school, and you know we're gonna try to make it work for him. So definitely, if other people are looking, if you got some kids that's post grads or ain't getting no scholarships, man, tap in. I'm gonna post it. Reach out to my buddy, man. He gonna make sure he's right.
What's up?
That's
So,
kind of
my
the new
boy
path
Berg, that
these
boy
kids.
jumped on him, bro.
But that's
Opportunity.
kind
I
of the
love
new
it.
path these kids got to take anyway, man. Getting to these JUCOs first, and then get out there and prove themselves, go through the process, and then they might end up at a FCS or FBS school. So it's not a
Work is
bad
work.
thing right now to go to a JUCO.
No, you hit
It
it on the
makes
head
sense
though.
thing to do.
You hit it dead on the head though. That FCA, man, this go you're gonna get on the field, bro. I mean, don't worry
Yeah.
about the big number, the NIL money. It's like a friend of mine, Chucky Atkins, played for the Detroit Wizards, been all over in the league. That man had to go overseas to come back here to get in the league, but he had to take the long road. He still got there, but he had to take a longer road. Sometimes your road might be a little longer than what KC's is, or what Hollywood's is, or what Zion's is. You might have to go the other route.
Right.
But that never say your opportunity is not there, though. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
Yep. Everybody's path different, brothers. That's for sure.
But
They
you
don't see it
know,
that way, though.
you
You'll
know
get
a little known
if you
fact.
can ball, you'll get the call.
You better
Little
go.
known fact that I want to put out there is you can go to an FCS and get in the transfer portal and play. You can go to JUCO and still get in that same transfer portal after 1 year and still play at an
Still play.
FCS.
That's big fact.
That's and now you got a lot of FCSs that left Colorado. Some of them went to JUCO. So you know that JUCO ain't as bad. Look at Cam Newton. He won an NFL MVP off of it. It's a lot of them cats there. Aaron Rodgers, didn't he play some JUCO? I think basketball JUCO is like the shit. But guys don't look at it like that with football. But basketball, you go to JUCO and basketball, you're gonna have the time of your life.
Man, you got some of the best athletes in JUCO.
Yes, you're gonna have the time of your life.
Mississippi, Texas, California,
Kansas.
and Kansas got the best JUCOs it is, man.
Yeah.
It's a grind
Damn near
though,
every
bro. Don't
kid on
think
them
you're gonna go up
JUCOs
there
is
and just
D1.
it's a grind in that JUCO though, boy.
No,
It's
it's a
cutthroat.
real grind.
Yeah, that's some
It
tough
depends on what
football,
program
Hey,
man.
but
you
look,
got into.
guys,
I
I
went out to
seen.
Hutchinson.
Listen, guys, hey, check it out. I seen I gotta start saving this stuff when I see it. But I seen a post, man. The guy said that JUCO, um, being at a JUCO campus is like being in prison.
Boy, that's why
In
I
some
say it's
situations,
cutthroat, boy.
I would say I was in Hutchinson, Kansas, bro. It wasn't nothing like that. It was straight. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand what type of kids you dealing with. Like that indie shit that they had on Netflix. Now, my shit wasn't even nowhere like that. You might say
Talking
we
about
was down
Last
there
Chance
D1
U.
the way they was.
Yeah,
Last
last
chance,
chance.
you something like that.
Yeah, no, we wasn't nothing like that.
No doubt.
And everybody that I played with D1, but me, I wanna be the jackass. You know what I mean? So
Bruh,
it
you
is
know,
what it is.
the work gonna speak for itself. No matter what school you go to, man, the work is gonna speak for itself. Like I got my lady's one of her homegirls. Her son goes to a JUCO school, and he's balling. This kid is a baller, basketball,
Yeah.
killing it right now. He's gonna get a chance to go somewhere else. Like I told him, hey, before he went off, man, just go do the work, man. Just go do what you do. Everything else gonna take care of itself.
Go
That's it.
through
Just
the
go put the work.
process, like you
Yeah,
said, do the work.
just do the work,
Put
man.
your
The
head
work
down
is
and grind, bro. That's
that's
it.
it.
Stay out the way and do the work.
A lot of these kids don't want to go through the process, man. They just want it right now.
Yeah,
But the
right.
process is the shit that make them stronger, man.
Yeah.
There you go.
Process is what gets you there, man. The adversity that you might face along the way. You know
I
what
would
I'm
like
saying?
to
Trying to
I
get
would
there.
like to see a lot of
You
kids
know,
get these D1 schools out their head, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
they got to, man.
D1, it's not for everybody. Like you know, these is HBUs out here that can use you. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, it's Division two schools, JUCO schools out here that can use you. Stop thinking I gotta go to Alabama or North Carolina or Clemson. Your ass be there and you'll be another guy. Like
Yeah.
Booker
Go where
said,
your
never-
ass is wanted.
I never
go
Go where
understood
you
that.
want it.
you gonna get on the field.
Absolutely. My thing is like I never understood why somebody would go somewhere like an Alabama, right?
I mean,
And
unless
ride
you
the
a
bench.
big
I'm
time
saying,
five
here's what I'm
star.
saying, but here's what I'm saying. Like, you guys got guys that go to these schools and never play.
Right.
Oh,
They
that's
just
what I was
What's the
they
point
went
of
to the game
that?
and say they went there. That's it.
Hey man, I
Yeah,
went
but
to
if you didn't
Alabama, man.
play,
Played for
what's the
Nick Saban.
point? I'm saying you gonna
Ain't too
go
much of
there,
that going
like
on
I
now,
said,
boy.
you
Them
gonna
boys
cause,
is getting
you
in
gonna
that
go there
transfer
and be
portal
watching
now.
the game. Yeah, like that makes no sense to me. Like you gonna go somewhere to go sit on the bench. What?
Wow.
There's too many
That's
opportunities.
You can go right to Leon and get right on the field and
right
make
on the
a
field.
major impact.
There you
I
go.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
There you go. We gotta. They don't want to hear it from us. They don't want to hear it from nobody, man. If I don't go here, man, I failed. I didn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
No, you can go to Wichita, Kansas, and be at Alabama in 2 years, big dog. If you go put the
But
work
you know
in.
what,
If
man?
that's what
Like,
That's right. That's right.
when I was involved with these prep programs, right? You know, it's like if you're a fourth on the depth chart on prep, where do you think you're going?
Mm.
I mean, come on, like,
Yeah, but you
it might
could
be
be.
time to start thinking.
But listen though,
You can be
But
number 4 on
I've
the
been
depth
in
chart.
there.
being
Listen
fourth.
what I'm saying. Listen
Be
what I'm
number
saying.
1 week 3.
Listen
week
what I'm
4.
saying. No, I've been involved with prep programs and watched kids not even get on the field. So what are you doing?
you
Where
still
you
can.
going? You're not even gonna get no film.
Yeah, but you still can be fourth in the depth chart. You got a senior, junior, sophomore, and you're a freshman. You can work your way there. One injury changed that whole process.
Absolutely. The whole
One,
dynamics change.
I
or
understand what you're
one bad
saying.
report
But
card.
listen to what I'm saying. You're not getting any playing time there.
right now at prep is what you saying. You ain't
I'm
getting the
saying if
playing
you're at
time
prep
now
ball,
at
you're
prep.
not getting any playing, and you probably wasn't even the best on your high school team. But you want to keep chasing this dream. Like at some point, reality got to set in, bro. Like, what we doing?
That's
I'm not
crazy.
saying give up on your dream, but you got to be realistic. If I'm not getting any playing time here, what's the chance of me playing at the next level?
No doubt.
This is what I'm saying.
I get it.
I had a kid come in the shop to yesterday. Was it yesterday? And I'm like, hey man, when you playing ball at? He said, I just graduated. I'm going to Guy Webb. I said, Guy Webb. I said, what you play, linebacker? And it blew my mind because I had just seen an episode on ESPN about this. Dude said he going to Guy Webb to be a long snapper. I said, what? I said, bro, that's a hell of a job right there, dog. I said, you hit to lead, you gonna be rich.
Yep.
And you ain't even gonna tear your body up.
I think I
Like
know
a
that
lot
kid.
of
He
kids
played
think you
for
gotta be a
Chambers.
running back, you gotta be a quarterback, you gotta be that man going a full ride be a long snapper.
If it's the guy I think it is, he one of the smartest kids I ever met.
You talking about Lil Mays?
Yeah, Mays.
Yeah.
Play that. Where the hell he
Play at
at?
Chambers.
Chambers. He's the one going to Gardner Webb, I think.
Yeah. He know you. Yeah, Book. He said,
Yeah.
And it blew my mind because a lot of kids. I mean, I instantly thought he was a linebacker because he got the size.
Because he's got the size. He put on a lot of.
He put on 40 pounds
muscle.
weight from last year to this year.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. I saluted that guy, man. I said, man,
that's longevity.
Yeah, ain't not in the way of telling your body, but everybody want to be a running back. You know what I mean? Like, ain't he putting in the work? That man coming to get cryo. He a long snapper. You got running backs and linebackers that ain't even coming to get cryo.
Yeah, his people committed.
Yeah, his people's committed. His mom was a team mom at Chambers.
Okay. Yeah, good kid though.
I met this kid. I saw this kid.
He got a 4.0 GPA, I think. He's up there.
That's what's up.
Man, I saw this kid at the gym the other day. And I walked out. I said, man, what offensive defensive line you play on? He said, I'm the kicker at Butler. This kid's huge. You seen the kicker at Butler? Bro, I think he's going to NC State on a scholarship. Kicker.
Shit, I bet he is. He look like, what's it, Janikowski?
Bro, let me tell you something. Yeah. That boy kicked everything out to the back of the end zone. There's none of his kickoffs were returned. No, I didn't see any. We talking about
what book though? He left?
I don't know where he went. But that boy, I ain't never seen nothing like that on a high school kid.
And I heard he about to go to middle school, calling out Piedmont.
Oh yeah. He called him out. He'll be back. Wow. He'll be back. Yeah, he called him out early too. He said his team will be in the championship game.
You the offensive coordinator now?
No, I don't want that.
Say, give you your lineman, you good, huh?
Yeah, I got a good job over there. If you're a line coach, you got a good job, man.
No, that's right.
That guy. A line coach got longevity in football.
Yeah.
He don't he can coach. Most line coaches in the NFL are in their 60s, almost 70. That's a good career path right there.
So they max they deal all the way
Yeah,
out.
they like Major League Baseball player. They can play until they get tired of coaching. They can
I
coach.
know that's right.
Everything else got to get out of there. Once that system get on film, and you get a good D coordinator. I don't care how good of an offensive coach you is. If a D coordinator watch film on you, he break you down like San Francisco, they gonna let you go. No matter how good they gonna let you go.
Oh man, don't get him like that.
They
You didn't
gonna
get
let you
Wilkes
go.
like that, did you?
No, I'm saying how they broke down San Francisco offense.
Yeah.
Not Wilkes.
There he is.
It's a
There
coordinator.
he
It's
is.
a powerful thing in the NFL. Because he
I think
stops.
you had a question for him, didn't you? Didn't you have a question for him, Bird?
Yeah, Book. Congratulations on your gig, man. I hear you calling out Piedmont. When the big game?
Piedmont.
Hey, let me tell y'all, hey Bird,
Shit.
he's smart, right? Because the only way he'll play Piedmont if they make it to the playoffs and it'll be near the championship. So he won't have to play.
Hey, listen.
Booker's smart. Booker's a smart guy.
Nah, here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. I don't know anybody else to shoot for, bro. Like in middle school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to J.M. Alexander. J.M. Alexander lost to them boys in the semifinals, right? And then Piedmont went on to win the championship. So who the hell do I go after, man? I'm coming. I gotta go. I gotta come.
You gotta go for the big dog. You always been like that. You want the top.
Yeah. What's my motivation is to make it to Piedmont if they gonna be there. If they the team.
Speaking of the middle school championships, where's that kid from the quarterback from I think it was Ransom? Where's he going?
Where's
you talking about
Chambers?
That's an athlete right there.
Is he going to Chambers?
He's scared to go West Charlotte Chambers.
That's the kid from what? That's one of the best players in the state at his age.
That kid's an athlete, boy. That's an athlete right there.
Where you from?
Jamel. What is his name?
He was at the Giants, Bird, number 21.
Okay, yeah. What they?
21. Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
McClendon's son.
On a blank. Yeah, he was a nightmare for me.
Yeah, he's a talented kid, man. He's the best athlete I saw out there, honestly.
Yeah, he's
talented.
He's a ball player.
I think JoJo like that too, though.
JoJo, but on defense though, defensively.
Yeah, JoJo is a good athlete, man. That boy's nice.
Where's he at?
JMA.
Okay.
You my Jonathan's son?
No, this a bigger kid, man. Oh. He got a brother at Chambers, but he go to JMA.
Oh, okay.
He nice.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah, he a dog. He a good basketball. Everything he do, he good at it.
Oh, that's what's up.
Well, listen, man.
I ain't been tapped in with it.
Hey, it's after 12, man. We're gonna check.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta go get it in the morning, man. I appreciate y'all getting on the line, man, with me.
Yeah, most
Bird. Appreciate you jumping in here with us.
I got the great man. Y'all got a great thing going with this podcast. I like it. Hey, take it to the next level, big dog.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have a little fun.
Bro.
We're gonna elevate. We're definitely gonna elevate. We ain't gonna stay right here. So
we need that sponsorship from Cairo. You know what I'm saying? We need that Cairo sponsorship money.
Well, I mean, if Shiba Coin and Bitcoin keep going like this, I got you.
The Bitcoin moving, ain't it?
Yeah, it was moving. We need to move a little bit more, and I got you.
Hey, look here, man. Like I said, we got breaking news, man. We're gonna have Coach Brian Hills on Thursday night, man. So y'all be sure to tune in, man. Ain't gonna be no speculation. We're gonna hear from the horse's mouth.
Is he coming on after dog with you, or what are you gonna do?
He coming on with us, man. He coming on the line. So whenever we decide to come on is when he gonna be on. He said we got him as long as we need him.
We'll be glad. We'll be more than glad to have Coach Hills, man.
Yeah, man. Like say that's breaking news, man. So we Hey, you gonna hear it first here on the line, man.
Maybe he'll come over to Chambers. Oh, Wiggins still over there. My bad.
We
And
ain't put no speculations out there.
If he coach in high school, I can see him going private school with it.
He going to South Carolina.
He's going to
that
South
boy,
Carolina, man.
I can't see him staying in the state. Not with
Get
that
in
rate.
that bag,
He's
stay
got
in your
to go to
that
bag.
bread.
South Carolina.
Hey, South Carolina giving up that bag, boy.
They giving up that
Hey.
bag, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. That boy get the keys to the city somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey, look here. Let's go, man. Tomorrow, let's do on the Biz with T Bizzle, man. Let's bring Coach Bird back in, Coach AT back in. Let's see if we can tap in with some more youth football guys, man, and we can get the business clear. How about that?
We can do that.
We get the
Hey,
business
let's
clear
find that
tomorrow.
6U
Boys, though.
let's find that 6U coach that's been kicking up all that dust.
Man, I don't know that. I don't know that. I wasn't even talking about him, but you know.